For a little over a week now. For a little over a week now, we've heard nothing but the news of Paul Wight signing with AEW. And the whole damn wrestling world just wanted to know, what was Paul Wight going to do? What was he going to do there? Even I was sitting there wondering, what was he going to do there? So, I stayed patient. I didn't want to just jump to the news right away or anything else like that. I just didn't want to go out there and do the rumor thing. I was pretty sure everybody else was already doing that, so it would have just been a copycat. So I stayed patiently. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday came. I didn't get to watch it that night. I watched it the following day. So I watched it literally today. And then, through most of the day, just puzzling with it. It was like, so literally, you're going to sit here and tell me that for literally an entire week, the whole world's been buzzing about Big Show joining AEW, and the only thing that he's supposedly supposed to be doing in AEW is being a color commentator for a new show called AEW Elevation? This crap might work for somebody who probably only seen Big Show for 5 years. Somebody probably only seen Big Show here and there, doesn't really pay attention to him. I've been watching Big Show since I was a little damn kid. I was watching Big Show when he was a giant in WCW. I was watching Big Show when he first came into the WWE as Paul Wight and then later on got called Big Show. I have seen Big Show's entire career since he's been on live TV. And one thing I know about this situation right here is that you can go ahead, do your little color commentary. Go do your color commentary. But this is supposed to be the same Big Show that just last year was in storyline was supposed to have faced Drew McIntyre right after he beat Brock Lesnar for the WWE Championship. Went in there and had a match with Drew McIntyre right after that. And then had a rivalry with Randy Orton along with several other legends. And then, here and there doing action, doing some action in the ring here and there. I think he did some teaming with some teams or some shit. But anyway, a guy who still got it, at least, to a point for his size. Still has it to where he can have pretty damn decent matches if he really wants to. But he's only here in AEW, in Dynamite, in the biggest show of the world. And he's only here to be a color commentator for a new show called Elevation. Big Show, you a bunch of bull. You about as big of a BS as that shirt you got now. Yeah, good cliche thing. No more BS. Yeah, please. Yeah, no more BS. Yeah, okay. I'll say this. Yes. You weren't really used as big as you should have been. And I wouldn't really say that it wasn't really as big as you should have been. They did flip you from heel to babyface, back and forth, like a bad record, just glitching from one side to the next. Yeah, they did go good guy, bad guy with you a lot. That's true. They did. They kind of monitored you like one of those cyclopses in the Greek mythology who would, 1 minute would be good, do good things, but then when all of a sudden when it was time to get something that was needed, they would literally pillage and destroy anything that got in their way just to get what they wanted. But you know what? Yeah, outside of that, but it makes no sense though. Because at the same time, if you were really that much irritated of being with WWE, you could have called it quits with them a long time ago. And don't give me that crap, but there was no other organization for AEW because back in the late 2000s, in the early 2010s. AEW, not AEW, my bad, I'm sorry, but Impact Wrestling, back known as TNA, Total Nonstop Action. Those guys were one of the biggest shows out there. And they had some of the hottest talent in the world. You know, the Kurt Angle and Samoa Joe in his absolute prime. And AJ Styles in his early years. And all everything else. You had plenty of chances to get out of Dodge and go there if you wanted something important. You had New Japan Pro Wrestling, because back in those times you could have went back and forth to America in any way you wanted if you needed to. Don't give me that crap. So I know darn well this ain't because you weren't utilized. No way in hell is because you weren't utilized. You're a multi-time tag team champion. You've won every singles championship in the business, on the Intercontinental Championship at WrestleMania. You took it from the owner, one of the owners of AEW right now, Cody Rhodes. Don't give me that crap. You won the second ever Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. You got major success. You're the first person to ever win the WCW, the ECW, and a WWE Championship belt. Then you later on won the World Heavyweight Championship belt. So your ass was never Jude of championships. And some were a little bit longer than others. Other ones were not. But I mean, think about it at the same time. You were not really, even though you were a household name, you were a great guy to work with. But literally at the end of the day, you were not the hottest commodity that was in that business. And people might say that, oh, he might want to come here because, you know, I had that whole fascination because every single time he'll go for the title most of the time, or he would go for something, he always had to be in a triple threat match or a fatal four-way match or a fatal five-way or a six-pack challenge. Yeah, because he's over 7 feet damn tall. And there's only so much that he can really do with other superstars without making it look sluggish and slow throughout the whole match. So yeah, they'll put multiple people in there so they can be believable that he is a hard guy to beat. And at the same freaking time, there's times where he can actually lay out for a little bit, help the other ones can fasten up the pace of a match, get people back into it before he comes back into it, does his pace again, and then everybody at least gets a good deliverance of, yo, at least we got some fast action in the match. Because after a while, the match would be boring. But I'm just, okay, maybe you want that. But at the same time, really? Really? But you're going to sit here and tell me, though, that you, who still has it in the tank, who had the chance to put another world championship in your arsenal, you know it might not happen, but at the same time, you have a chance to get another world championship in your damn accolades. You're going to sit here and tell me that you only came here to AEW to be a damn color commentator for the new show Elevation. I don't believe that shit for anything. Yeah, you might sit there and you might do that every week. But look at that. Your first scoop is that you're bringing another damn veteran or some other damn legend into the business with you in AEW. The fuck's with all this God blessed legend hirings? Like, I'm a fan of nostalgia, but this is ridiculous. I mean, AEW is only in their second year on TV. I'm not counting 2019 because they came in October. Ain't a damn year. That's only 3 months. It's like, come on. They're in their second year now. They're going into their second full year of being in this business. They're working their way to a full second year. And you guys are bringing in another damn legend right along with Paul Wight a week after? Not even a whole week. This Saturday? And now, oh my God. Oh. It's like, are you serious right now? It's like, Jesus, man, you got to start to infest the AEW with a bunch of elders that don't even need to be there. You already had plenty of legends from the get-go that were freaking managers. Now we're putting, it's like, I know damn well, somewhere down this road, I'm not going to say it's a month, and I ain't going to be precise on what day it is, but I know that somewhere down this road, you're going to see Paul Wight walk his ass down the ring one of these times and start a confrontation with somebody important. I don't know if it's going to be Kenny Omega. I don't know if it's going to be John Moxley. I don't know if it's going to be Lance Archer. I don't know who it's going to be. Well, I don't even know if it's going to be heel or babyface. But all I know is, if you really think that I'm going to sit here and believe that you, Big Show, you are only going to be in the business to be a color commentator when you still got gas in the tank, it's BS. Yeah, you're right. And you said no more BS, but this is complete BS. You know, it's like God, and you had to be another cliche too, another cliche, didn't you? Just had to be another cliche. You just had to come into business going, oh, I'm gonna be working with the greatest talent in the world. Really? Really? What the hell's with all you superstars always coming to a new business and gotta be sitting all go? Like just a handful of months ago, you were on the Stone Cold podcast, sitting here saying WWE had the greatest superstars in the world, and now here you are kissing AEW's ass saying, "Oh, they're the greatest superstars in the world." Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! People get on my nerves with that shit. Not that cliche. Just come in here and tell us why you really want to be here. It's a sugarcoating bullshit talking about, oh, you guys are the greatest of all time. I just heard Good Brother say that shit a handful of months ago too. Oh, we never been Impact Wrestling, and this is some of the greatest talent in the world. Nigga, shut up. Niggas wouldn't really be in this business right now doing wrestling if they weren't some of the greatest people in the world. I don't give a damn where you go. You're going to see greatest people in the world. Just some don't get to the caliber here, but they still effective. Don't give me that crap. It's like, oh, Jesus, man. But yeah, Big Show, you made everybody sit here for over a week to hear what you had to talk about. And all you want to come here is tell everybody that you're going to be doing Elevation with Tony Schiavone, however the fuck you want to say his damn name. And at the same time, you want to give us a scoop that you're going to bring another AARP member into the business. Well, okay, thanks a lot. But you know what, man? You ain't fooling me for one bit. I ain't going to believe it. Never will. And I don't care how anybody sees it or not. I know somewhere down the road, you're going to do something to get in the match. You're going to do something to try to get the title. I don't know how you're going to do it right now, but as the weeks come up, we will see. We will see. You ain't fooling me, Big Show. Not one damn bit.